Jonathan Birdsong, I want an investigation. I want to know why we are getting screwed by the NBA. Hold on, they're doing the top four.
Okay,
I had a dream the Bulls got the number one pick. Well, they got the fourth pick. They got our pick. If it's the Jazz, I want an investigation on Danny Ainge. Tampering.
He's not there no more.
He's getting – Grizzlies are 3. I guarantee Danny Ainge, number one pick.
AJ Devontae and the Utah Jazz.
Jazz are 2.
Okay. They got to deal with Darren Peterson. Or maybe
Wizards, number one pick. Jonathan Birdsong, it's been a long 2 weeks with me being hurt, surgery, and then going for work. And on Mother's Day, of all Mother's Day, the worst Mother's Day of them all, the NBA comes around and that crypt keeper, Adam Silver, screws us.
Not even there. Not even there at the draft. You know what I'm saying? Brandon Reed, I was just doing my notes, man. Everybody knows.
Shout out all 1,100 of you right now.
I put my time in. I was just kind of just going through who the Pacers could have been selected in the top 4, and then it kind of came up, and then boom, bam, thank you, ma'am. Now he's gonna be in the top 4, or you're the pick swap. So man, who do you get mad at, Brandon? Are you mad at the system, or are you mad at the Pacers, or are you mad at the Bulls? You know what I'm saying, for tanking when they were actually trying to win early on in the season, and then kind of just jettisoned everybody, the coach and Jaden Ivey and everything else. You know what I'm saying? And DeSumo too, unless we forget, man. So the NBA system is kind of like saying, hey, we reward you for tanking, but then the Pacers did some pulling out of guys and whatnot as well. And they had some guys legitimately hurt too in America. Let's not forget about that part either. We're legitimately superstar hurt, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So
what a waste of a season.
He's losing his mind.
Of a season.
That's why you don't tank, Brandon. That's why you don't tank. That's why you don't tank. That's why you try to roll them out the best you can.
If fucking Zubac doesn't have a all-star season, Pritchard needs gone.
Stop it. That deal should never been made. Well, if you wanted a center, and you did, because they let Miles Turner walk, and for whatever reason, and all that, whatnot, you didn't have to necessarily stretch your neck out for a talent like Zubac. Zubac is a talent, I don't know, good fit for this particular team, but you don't necessarily stick your neck out when you lost. Who we lose in the draft? In the pick, a fan favorite, and Ben Mather, ascending player who maybe wasn't a peg, maybe didn't fit with this team particularly. Not, I don't necessarily believe that, but you did sure you wish you had Ben Mather today than Zubac. So again, there's gonna be a lot of people not happy about this at all, man. Not.
I'm shocked, but I'm not shocked. Does that make sense?
Well, listen up, ladies and gentlemen. Brandon Reeves said this was going to happen when the Bulls started.
I said this.
He said it. He said it, man. I got to give my homie his credit too, man. He said it. He said when the Bulls started, and I did say, I was like, there's no way they can get in the top. Like I thought they had won too many games. I thought they had won too many. They had set themselves in a play-in type of situation, and for whatever reason, the Chicago Bulls management didn't think that was good enough to kind of hover around, and they let everybody go. So there you go, superstars.
Let me ask you this:
the Pacers are out. I was all in today, y'all. I was all in. I get heat for wearing other people's stuff, man, on the show, man. But I was all in today, man.
My wife's saying I can hear you down here. I don't care. You have to make a trade in the offseason because
another trade.
You have to. I'm sorry, but I don't know who you're looking trading.
I don't Brandon Reeves. I don't see nobody trading anything the Pacers have.
This team ain't gonna get better than a 6 seed or a 7.
You can package Jarris Walker and anybody else, and nobody's gonna budge off anybody's draft picks. You know what I'm saying? The worst lottery pick you could get is Yaxel Lindenberg from the national championship Michigan Wolverines. I'd sign up for it. You know what I'm saying? At pick 13, but Pacers, the homie made that bonehead. Like, why would you do that? Did he read the fine print? Did he read the fine print, Brandon?
What a dumbass.
Did he read the fine print? because I said that. Brandon Reese said Chicago Bulls was going to do this. I was like, man, hold on. When we made that trade, I was like, wait. The fine print says if it's a pick swap, if XYZ, I do. He didn't read
We are the most cursed franchise in history.
We still got the coach down the street.
Every generation is ruined by something without fail.
Brandon Reese, how's everything else been since you've been off, man? You been all right?
Miserable.
No, I know about that. I'm talking about, Aaron Rodgers, so he peeked out to,
This is what we've had to endure. I wrote it all down.
He wrote it down.
Michael Jordan. The malice at the palace.
That was bad.
Danny Granger's injury. LeBron James. Paul George's injury. Oladipo's injury. Drafting TJ Leaf. Never having a number one pick. Nate McMillan. Nate Bjorkgren. Tyrese Halliburton injury from 2024. Eastern Conference Finals. Got beat by the Celtics and swept. Scott Foster, Game 4 of the Finals. Tyrese injury, Game 7 of the Finals. Watching this East without our star being out. Disgusting.
This is a comedy of errors, Brandon. You can't.
This mockery. Shout out all 13 of you watching.
The best.
Sickos. Love my misery. I love it.
The best thing the Pacers can do is make sure Tyrese Halliburton comes in camp 100%. Knee, you know what I'm saying? Everything 100%. And he's definitely going to have to cut weight, man. I know everybody's kind of scary about that, seeing some of the photos around, man. But it's a gut punch, man. It's a gut punch for sure. To thinking that you're going to get an additional piece, mover.
For a year.
You know what I'm saying? And that didn't happen because
this Pacers squad right now is good enough for 43-39. That's their record. 43-39, 6 or 7 seed.
Well, Brandon, we got to understand there's going to be some other moving pieces outside of the lottery. There's going to be some other moving pieces.
They better hope. Or that fire Pritchard, I'm going to be sitting outside of 125 or 123 Pennsylvania.
That don't mean LeBron James is coming to the Indiana Pacers. Or James Harden, and I know we don't want James Harden. They got their feelings.
Easy on the slander with him, by the way. We'll get to that.
Whoa. I'm critical and fair with what I say about James Harden. The other homies on the show, you know what I'm saying, on the Game Time podcast, Hoffman is like beating the drum. I was like, man, eventually Cream will rise to the top. You can't keep on having Strus and them out there trying to make plays, or I don't know why. Sometimes, man, he makes some crazy plays himself. The other guard that comes off the bench, man. But like they have to have James Harden out there, man. So like there's no I get it. Like he doesn't necessarily have great shooting nights, man. And I get it. The first 2 games, it was turnover city, man. But like he sure improved last night, man. He was like, what chatter? So you got to tip your hat to that, man. But like, nah, man, there's other pieces to be, you know what I'm saying, where's Giannis potentially gonna want to kind of land at. The Knicks are on a dramatic run, Brandon. This is their year. They've cast away all the demons. You know what I'm saying? And the road is kind of paid for them, man. They got to get now. Can they beat anybody out west? I don't know. I damn near, Brandon. They could take, you know what I'm saying, SGA could take the game off, and Luke Dort and Cam Wallace could beat the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? Game 4, man. But there's gonna be a lot of pieces moving. You know what I'm saying? That are gonna determine the NBA fates. But what does Pat Riley do? What does Pat Riley potentially do? Pat Riley ain't gonna roll him out with no rookies.
You're telling me that's a coincidence that 2 of the top 3 teams who had the best odds to get a top 4 pick are picking 5 through 9?
Chicago. They did the Warriors a favor. Did they do the Warriors a favor?
11th? No, I thought they'd be top 5.
But like, man,
why are we rewarding Memphis? As LeBron James said, what the hell is there in Memphis? They should even have a franchise.
Don't do that, man. Penny Hardaway and the homies still in Memphis, man.
Should be up in Vancouver.
Big country.
Disgusting.
No, man. He's disgusted, y'all, man. We don't get a chance to draft Isaiah Evans, Kingston Fleming. You know what I'm saying? Cole Pete might still be there in the second round. Cole Pete, you know what I'm saying? D-Cox Bud, you know, it's a favorite, man. He might be there in the second round, man. But
I need a press conference from Kevin Pritchard.
It's got to happen. He's got to.
I want answers.
He's got
this season. Is this shit? What another kick in the crotch to this fan base in this city.
Well, they'll get back to winning, Brandon. They'll get back to winning, Brandon.
Oh, as a 6th seed, that'll get you far. Don't worry, John. This team's good enough to get in the play-in. They're good enough to get in the play-in.
Next year's Pacers, it's hard. It's going to be hard gauging the injury. That's the one thing. That's going to be hard. Like the impact of like how this is going to look like after, you know what I'm saying, after the injury, and what the team's going to kind of look like after the injury.
You mean Halliburton right now?
Don't do that. Is he raising the pace card this year?
No, I don't think he is.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I
know he's not. I know he's not. It is cursing it.
John, I knew there was a chance. I had a dream that the Bulls had a top 4 pick. I told you that like 3-4 shows ago.
And they don't deserve it.
Oh, of course they do. Adam Silver needs another big market to have a star player. Got to get them back being who they are.
Now, I will say this though, Brandon. I don't like it. The rule change. They're going to start penalizing teams for being a lottery. There needs to be a fix, but needs to be a better fix. You're not going to fix it. Are you going to fix it if you don't, you know what I'm saying, sign the right free agents too? It's just silly to me, man. I don't know. But again, Brandon, there's going to be a lot of change in prices.
Amen. Thank you. Somebody just told me.
Who's co-signing? Who's co-signing, bro?
No pressure, Twitter follower. No pressure. But Ivica Zubac, you better become. You're going to have to become Kareem Abdul-Jabbar now.
Can you at least give us Rick Smith? At least Rick Smith year 8. Rick Smith year 8. That's what we want. But I don't think the pace that we play is.
Somebody goes, no pressure at all. Zubac's a monster, and we'll take him 100 times out of 100 over Kingston Flemings.
Who said that?
Another one, Josh Padmore.
Nah, not today. Now, when you see them, the skates, he's going to be putting people on. Not today.
Rigged ass league. All the tanking teams fell. The Pacers GM blew it.
That homie ain't seen enough of Houston, man. And they championship run, bro. Nah, Keith Fleming's going to be putting you on skates, son. Sorry. Michael Brown, putting him on skates, son. That's what you want. I mean, they're still 2 years away. Don't get it twisted. But if you need point guard, shooting guard, those are the names you
Well, who do you trade, John? Who do you trade? Because you got to figure something out now.
Ah, man, one of them wings got to go, wouldn't it? Backup point guard. Yeah. Those are the
okay, let me ask you this. Even if we had a number 2 pick, Nesmith and Peterson.
Probably going to go.
Probably about the same type of player, right?
Yeah.
Nesmith and Peterson?
Yeah, and AJ's more explosive, and AJ's excelling. Yes. Yep. So he was going to be the odd man out.
Peterson, we probably would have went Boozer at 2.
Yeah.
But if we would have had the 3.
Don't even matter. It would just been the talent to add to what you already have. Another piece. It'd have been incredible. Doesn't matter, man. To me, and like Boozer can play either way. Darren Peterson, hell, he it sounded like he was trying to get bigger, taking creative. I was like, what in the Mark McGuire? I thought this was 1997 all over again, Brandon. But like, no, man, it would just been the talent that you could have had, you know what I'm saying, adding to the already talented team. You know what I mean? I get it, man. It's okay. They're gonna win next year, man. They're gonna win games. But Brandon Reed is kind of bright. You know what I'm saying? 4, 5, 6 seeds where you're gonna be at. Right?
I need answers.
Keep going.
This franchise just took a kick in the nuts again.
We're still gonna talk about it, man. We still gonna talk about where these teams gonna go and how they're gonna go.
And I'm gonna talk about Kevin Pritchard fumbling the bag once again.
He's on the bad side of history yet again, man. KP. He'll be on radio show tomorrow. JMV will roll him out. Fresh, you know what I'm saying? Give him a little fresh talk. You know what I'm saying? Cakewalk. But
let me talk about Houston real quick.
Oh man, Brandon Reed went to the Houston, Texas, and was around the Toyota Center, y'all. And I want to give you.
They ain't happy.
You a strong soldier, man. You walk around with a Liz Golf shirt. In Texas, in one of the most red states that's
right?
gotten. You know what I'm saying? But like, nah, man. Tell us like fandoms was kind of, you know what I'm saying, they're not happy with the they Reynolds and Kevin Durant.
The fan base is pissed at KD, man. They're pissed at him. No call, no show. 3 straight games. Probably
Damn.
could have played.
You know what happens in the best of our world. No call, no
Quit on
show.
him after. Quit on. Woo, that was loud. There.
Sorry.
Damn. Kevin Durant quit after game 1, man. Didn't play for him and set out the rest when he knew he couldn't have. He's got his burners, but fan base don't want him there, man. They want him out.
So again, Brandon, like when I was kind of talking about like moving places and faces, man, he's not even one of the main ones. I think if he wants to be somewhere else, man, they'll find somewhere for him to go. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's another piece that, you know, if Brooklyn wants him to absorb that back, they can. You know what I'm saying? Just to have somebody on their roster. You can't imagine Anthony Davis kind of sticking around in Washington with this youth movement and this diminutive point guard they got and who they think is Steph Curry, but ain't gonna never pan out to be. So there's gonna be some changing places here, man. So KP better be working the phones. I know you giving him heat right now. He better be working the phones. There might be a deal. Might be a deal out there, man. Probably bring Kawhi Leonard back to the Pacers or something crazy. You know what I'm saying? You get your 40 good games for Kawhi in a playoff run, you might change your team for what you have to trade out. But it ain't gonna happen. No more trades with Clippers, right? No more trades with Clippers. But there might be some deals out there, man. They can figure out. Some of these teams ain't gonna be able to keep all the talent that they have currently. You know.
I just tweeted at Kevin. I said, "You better be working those phones because we just wasted a whole season for nothing."
He's probably getting Twitter bombed up, man, today. But I
know. Your Boston Celtics crap the bed. Game 7 at home. Paul George in the flip or the Sixers.
Wasn't happy about it. I wasn't happy about it. It was happy. He was up 3-1. I think that's like historically unprecedented. You know what I'm saying? Team going up 3-1, and like I said, the lesser squad. You got special magic out of Joel Embiid, to which I don't think they can get a juice out of that orange anymore. You know what I'm saying? They got the 3 good games out of him, and he took a lot of pride. And like now against the Knicks, he's looking like, you know what I'm saying, Robert Parrish with the Chicago Bulls, man. But no, man, this just disappointing from the Celtics standpoint, man. Yeah, Jason Tatum didn't play Game 7. But the way they played Game 6, it was like they were playing a preseason game. They were still trying to figure out how many threes they were going to average per game. So no inside play. Definitely some stupid defensive. Like, why was you know, say Jaylen Brown guarding Joel Embiid in the paint? That's the dumbest matchup ever. You know what I'm saying? So, but like, man, you know, I guess they got another year to figure it out. And if need be, I don't necessarily see Missoula being on a hot seat or anything like that, but one more year of this kind of chicanery, Brad Stevens will be pulling that chain.
What was going on with Austin Rivers? I didn't see much of it, but
hey man, they just had it's just, you know, I love the little engagement, but not it sometimes it becomes too cantankerous, man. But like, man, him and Draymond just had a little go back and forth about you know what I'm saying, putting their resumes kind of out there. I think kind of started when Draymond had said something about here we go. Look, they give me a warning. Sorry. He had said something about Austin Rivers' dad coaching and whatever. And then, you know, saying Austin kind of reacted, and then it kind of went to he started at, you know, some ground one, high school and college, and we all know, man, Austin Rivers part of the brotherhood. You know what I mean? And like he dropped a great clap back to Draymond. But I don't know, man. Draymond gonna have to learn, man. You in this media game, man, you're gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, pick and choose your battles. That's what I'm saying. When you're in this media game, you have to pick and choose your battles, man. Because it's good to kind of clap back with Barkley, but that clap back was like, man, we don't want to be like you in Houston. Hell, Brandon Reed, I think King Smith kind of took a second to it too, because he was like, well, wait, what you mean about Houston? I was there too. Don't get it twisted, man. So, you know, they shouldn't start this they need to stop it anyway. Where they disrespect the pass, and it's on Barkley too. Barkley sometimes kind of talks about a game that he's paid to comment on a game that he don't even like. I hate the way the team plays. They're all terrible. This is what he says. You know what I'm saying? Every time out. So. You know what I'm saying? They all, like I said, I told you Adam Silver needs to bring everybody to the table, and they all need to have come to Jesus moment, man. Everybody. All the NBA media, including Crossroads Sports, especially Crossroads Sports. But you know what I'm saying? All season struggles, man. But Brandon Reach still seasoned. He's seasoned over there, man.
I'm just reading Twitter comments right now. It's just nuts. By the way, Decot, I will say it again. You jinxed us. You jinxed us. I told you to quit that shit. Yeah, you know what? This draft party, go ahead and show up to it, Decot. Can't wait to see what that live show looks like. Wait, we don't even have a draft pick.
We ain't got no draft pick, man. Zubak.
F them picks.
How much is that jersey right now, man? We need to Google that. That jersey.
How much is what?
Zubak jersey. Got to be on sale. Got to be. Flash sale. Dick's got to.
Which one? The Clippers or the Pacers?
The Pacers one. Dick's got to have it on clearance. I promise you. Right now.
$100.
That's too much. They need to come down.
Cheaper than normal.
Does it need to come down 25? We're looking at
Somebody else said I'd rather trade. Never mind. I don't want to read that. That's a little.
PG-13 show, y'all.
Steve Kerr signed a 2-year deal to come back with the Warriors. The Warriors are expected around Curry this offseason again. Retool. Any thoughts on that?
I got no problem with him. A lot of people think Steve Kerr should go into the, you know what I'm saying, into the sunlight, you know, not to the sunlight, but like into the dawn or whatever, man. But they put the Warriors sound like they put their feelers out, you know what I'm saying? The homie up in Michigan don't want no parts of the NBA just yet. The homie down in Florida, he don't want no parts of the NBA just yet. So 2 more years with the Warriors, why not, man? He's on his Jerry Sloan years, man, with the Golden State Warriors.
Spurs, T-Wolves. Spurs up 2-1. Thoughts? Anthony Redmond coming back from injury.
Minnesota don't have enough. Some of their key additions and key players, DiVincenzo, Dusumo, are not out there, man. They got a great run game out of Edwards. Sometimes, man, he plays to the crowd too much and to the other opponent's bench, man, and kind of gets himself out of games, man. If he can remain focused and those dudes can kind of contain Wemby, they got a chance. But offensively, man, the Spurs can kind of do whatever. They went smaller and won a game against Minnesota. So Minnesota has to play perfect to beat the Spurs going further.
Oklahoma City up 3-0 the Lakers. Redick thinks they can still beat them. I am so sick of the flopping. I'm so sick of the shit. Oklahoma City getting away with everything in the NBA. Brutally, honestly showing all these flops and just no calls.
I'm writing it down, man. I'm writing it down. Brandon, we are not happy about flops. We still ain't happy about draft and change.
Adam Silver.
I'm writing it. I'm writing them a letter. Like you just gotta write, like you write your congressman. I'm putting a stamp on. I'm put 2 stamps on it.
Jonathan Birdsong, who was the last playoff team to beat the Oklahoma City Thunder?
The last playoff team?
Who was the last team to beat the Oklahoma City Thunder in the playoffs?
Oh, them Pacers. Them Pacers.
But they're up 3-0. I'm tired of seeing Shea flopping all over the place. I'm tired of seeing Chet, a 7-footer, flopping all over the place like it's nothing. These guys are winning. They're a great team. But my God, enough is enough. All the videos are out there. Like, it's disgusting.
It's pretty bad, man. I do like how Caruso plays. He plays angry. He's mad that the Lakers cut him so many moons ago, man. He plays angry. He doesn't necessarily fill up the stats or anything like that, but he plays very angry, man. And so some guys, they still kind of playing this game kind of personal. You know what I'm saying? It's not all clown show, but they're going to take care of the Lakers, man. No bullshit.
Pistons, Cavs, 2-1 Pistons. We destined for 6 games.
I don't know, honestly, Brandon.
And you be nice to my guy.
I don't know if you can. Hold on. I don't think Donovan Mitchell plays all the smartest as well. You know what I'm saying? We break down some of his tape. He likes to play a lot of hero ball, and he might pass to you. He might pass to you. But I don't know if you can get another consistent game out of James Harden like you got last night. The homie Jared Allen been playing like a monster ever since Game 7 of the last series against Orlando. Man, he's been a machine around that rim, blocking shots, getting dunks. You know what I'm saying? The other homie, the other 6'11" guy that they got on their front line, Evan Mobley. I thought one game I was looking at Miles Turner's bad tape, man. But yeah, he had a pretty bounce back game last night. But their front line has to play better in order for them to extend this series, man. Because Donovan, he's got the home run hit. He's the home run hitter for sure. I don't want to take nothing away from him. Donovan Mitchell is a home run hitter, but sometimes, man, he gets to get too keyed into his own shot, and you got other people out here, man. But this series still leans towards Detroit. Detroit's got a lot to, you know what I'm saying? Their main guy, the second main guy, I would say Jaren got looking in the mirror to do because he needs to step up offensively. You know what I'm saying? He ain't something ain't necessarily supremely known for, but he's gonna have to step up offensively. But I still like Detroit to win this series, but like the turnovers from Cade Cunningham. Come on, little brothers and sisters. Got to get better with that. So, you know, I like Detroit to win the series, but it's gonna be tough.
Benedict Mathurin, Isaiah Jackson, the 5th overall pick, a 2029 first-round pick, and a future second for one man.
What you gave up for Zubac.
2 first-round picks.
Man on his third team.
Pritchard needs fired.
They not gonna fire him. Sorry, but he's gonna have to manage something.
He's gonna need to speak on it.
I have to speak up for sure. For sure. It's all right, man. It's about to be baseball season. I know the Reds.
What are you talking about? We've lost 11 straight.
Wait a minute. I'm getting ready to get on them. I know they're not where you need them to be at. But some of the other, you know what I'm saying, satellite teams that we kind of covered, the Yankees.
Thank God it's NBA. Thank God it's 8,500 season.
Thank the Lord. Lungard, that's the other name you need to know in the 500 racing is Lungard.
Knicks and Sixers. Knicks and close them out. They're up 11 in the first already.
Yeah, man. The playoff P, you can't turn back the time like that, man. He was hot the first half, the last game, man, and then he missed the last 8 shots in the last half, man. So different kind of play, different kind of team, because their main guy ain't out there. Joel Embiid's not out there.
Listen, I'm gonna show you something, and I ain't the only one. I mean,
oh man, we're not there yet. We're not there.
The shop indie. Overreaction, #overreaction Monday.
I was about to head down there, man. That's terrible, man. I was about to head down there, man. See what's up.
It's all burning, John. PGA Championship for golf is this week at Aromic Golf Club, so I'll be looking forward to that. Indy 500 practice starts Tuesday. Christian Lundgaard won the Grand Prix yesterday. McLaren Group, hell of a win for him. While we were gone, the NCAA approved the 76-team field for the NCAA tournament.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you could just see some of the texts that me and Brandon Reef shared between our show and Game Time podcast, like you wouldn't think I was a good Christian soldier when I seen that crap come on my timeline. They just approved 76 teams. I was even less thrilled. Given the other shoe fell, and now these coaches have somehow come together and they want to do a 24 football team playoff, which is even more ridiculous. That's even more ridiculous than 76 teams in the tournament. Because Brandon Reef and ladies and gentlemen, listen to me right now. There ain't 7 teams in America on a year-to-year basis. And we've done this show. Me and Brandon, we've only done this show for like 9 years, right? Well, 9 years, 9 years in total, 7 years on my part with Brandon Reed. There ain't 7 programs that outside of those 7, everybody else is y'all just playing for, TV and exposure money and all those things, but it ain't but 7 programs in America can win a national championship. That's it. 7. That's it. I'm not saying Indiana got lucky. I'm not saying that. If you spend your money wisely and and kind of play the system like Cincinnati did, you can get you a natty. I think then Cincinnati kind of did he I don't know. I don't want to say he stole somebody's homework, but like he did his thing. You know what I'm saying? So do we really expect IU? I'm just being honest, and I know I'm in this circle city. Do we really expect IU start rattling them off just like that? Or do we really expect Penn State to go back and Michigan to go back and Notre Dame to go back and Alabama to go back and the Florida teams to start going back? Because that's where it happens, man. He done passed out, y'all. Brandon Reed done passed out. It's okay, Brandon.
So Evan Sidery comes out. The Pacers will likely now pivot to a win-now trade to bolster their team for next season after losing the pick. Due to trading the 26 and the 29 pick for Zubac, they're now unable to move an unprotected first-round pick until 2031. Indiana can legally move full picks this summer in 21 and 33.
The return of Miles Turner.
Fuck them picks is what it's going to be.
The return of Miles Turner.
For what? We don't need him.
Doesn't matter. All Pacers get to come back. They all get to come back. All those Pacers get to come back. You need a center. He needs to get out of Milwaukee. The return of Miles Turner. It'll happen. I'm not saying a trade or something. They'll cut him. And
we tanked for Zubac.
You take for Zubac. You made a mistake. Miles Turner probably laughing right now with his Legos in hand. Yeah, but yeah, you tanked for Zubac. That's bad business. It's gonna be
I'm shout out to all 1,500 of you watching.
Ladies and gentlemen, before
shocked.
we started, I had to call Brandon. I had to call him and make sure that he wasn't.
Go back and watch my live video. I haven't seen that yet. I need to go back and see my reaction.
I had to call and make sure he didn't pass out on the floor because he had been saying this. I'm not going to share the screenshots with you for 3 weeks or so that the Pacers is going to get effed over and somehow the Bulls. And I didn't like it. I was like, man, I don't like tanking. I don't like taking any shape, way, form. And if you got a chance, even this little jerky little playoff system that they got in the NBA right now to play in, you should be all in. Unfortunately, Adam Silver and whoever else who kind of thinks it, man, these teams ain't all in. And the Pacers kind of got jerked, man, because the Bulls getting another young piece. Like, what does that mean? Because they ain't got a coach yet. What kind of, what I'm saying? I can pick on whoever. What I'm saying? They be, what I'm saying, front office, back office, whatever. But no, man, it's bad taste today, man. Tanking sucks.
We're the laughing stock on Twitter right now.
KP, gotta do something, man. Win now. I'll be like, win now, Mo. Who you want to go get? Win now, Mo. Tyler Hero?
Trade them all.
Win now? Tyler Hero? That
no.
Get your ears up.
God, no. We need a.
You want Derry Bird? Peyton
no.
Pritchard? He said no.
I don't even know who we need. We needed a draft pick, a top guy.
The Boston Celtics third banana, not Jaylen Brown, not Jason Tatum. The Boston Celtics third banana.
Just who? The white boy?
No, not Peyton Pritchard. I already said Peyton Pritchard. Man.
I don't want Derek White.
There you go.
No. I'd rather throw knives in my eyes than have Derek White on this team. He is stuck. He has digressed.
I'll give you that for sure. Okay, look out west. You want Keldon Johnson from the Spurs, maybe?
I want
Vassell.
I want Stephen Castle.
They're not going to stop it. They're not going to give you Stephon Castle. It's not going to happen. They're not going to give you Stephon Castle. We
need a lengthy athletic, like 3 or 4, like
Harper,
like a Vassell, like a
DeAndre
Champagny.
Champagny. You wish. DeAndre Ayton ain't be out there.
They can't keep them all out there.
What think, Brandon? Think. Hold on, being for real. Think my man is a survivor. He's worked in various offices. He's gonna call the Portland Trail Blazers. He's gonna call the Portland Trail Blazers.
Shaden Sharp.
He's going to call the Portland Trail Blazers.
Let me look at their roster. Let me see what
He's
they
going to
got.
call
Is
the Portland
anybody worth
Trail
it?
Blazers. Oh, they got somebody's work.
I don't think so.
You wasn't Shade. You wasn't Shaden Sharp. He got, I think, got knee issue. This is bad, but that's how you can sell it.
You going to Vija?
They got a lot of bigs up here.
We don't need a big. We need a 4.
You need to get rid of Zubac.
We need a 3-4. We just got him for a draft pick. What do you mean get rid of him? What are you talking about?
Get his ass to Toronto where he needs to.
For what?
Future pitch down the road.
You want to get the Raptor mascot? Jaws, whatever his name is? Chomps?
They need to. Okay, so if you said you want a 6'8",
you want Robert Williams III?
He's better than Zubac. Promise you.
You want Jeremy Grant, who probably hasn't played more than 20 games over the last 2 years? I would have took Jeremy Grant about 6-7 years ago.
Did. I know you would. You probably got audio, but you taking Jeremy Grant.
5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, I would take him.
Yeah, no. He's gonna call him. You might have to take a bad contract or something crazy.
I don't want Scoot Henderson.
Yes, you do. Yeah, you would. Yes, you do.
You want Jalen Green?
No.
We have enough to get him from Phoenix.
He's gonna make some calls, man. Teams will be ready to make some action. Maybe in Phoenix, but like again, once you get back, he said win now. They said win now mode. Once you get back, you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be a young player. It's not gonna be an overall young player anyway. It's gonna be somebody, you know what I'm saying, probably been seen around, got some tape.
We have been kicked in the nuts. It's like you're getting ready to get married and you're at the altar, and instead of I do, they go down for the Ric Flair low blow. It's a heel turn.
The real world champion.
And Ab Silver takes off the mask and says, "It was me all along, Austin. It was me."
We're going to play world, man. I mean, crazy.
What's LeBron doing in the offseason? I got to change my mind on something else.
I mean, you know, the Lakers going to run that back. They got another $54 million to pay him.
Can you give some love to Luke Kennard? What he's doing on that team, at least? The Brotherhood?
Brotherhood, dude. The Brotherhood need to stop. He needs to step up, man, because they about to get swept. Somebody needs to help the king. Somebody needs to rebound. If DeAndre Ayton ain't gonna rebound, somebody needs. Can we
get Mathurin back as a free agent?
That was just dumb, man. You should have never traded Ben Mathurin for that. Take out the draft pick, Brandon. Take out the draft pick and see what Ben Mathurin has done in the short sample of what he's been in the NBA to what Zubac has done with the Lakers 100 years ago and with the Clippers. And I get it, man. That's kind of some of a comedy show out there too with the Clippers, man. With who's gonna coach a team, is Kawhi gonna play and whatever. He still remains professional, and that's what you like about Zubac. But again, man, this is the draft that you wanted to be in, the 2026 NBA draft. If you had a, you know what I'm saying, crystal ball, this is where you wanted to be at. The worst player you could get is a Koa P in the lottery situation. The worst player you're gonna get is a Keaton, the homie Keaton Wacker from Illinois, that you could just put on, you know what I'm saying? So you can see, like, no, man. So yeah, it is a kick in the nards, man. The Wolfman's got nards.
Keep talking. I gotta see this video.
Nah, man. Listen. He wants to watch Brandon Reese. We talk for 30 minutes. It's Mother's Day.
Look, we're the laughing stock everywhere. Well,
you know, log off Twitter.
Give me a second. I gotta see this.
Log off to Twitter, and it's gonna be a-okay. And you know, so we're gonna write our letter.
I blame y'all. I blame you, and I blame Deepcott. You guys talked this into existence. I talked the Chicago Bulls into the top 4.
How you gonna blame me? I'm Mr. No Tank.
That's the problem. I need a hot take from you.
Oh, I said no tank. No tank. No tank. No tank.
You gonna hold Kevin Pritchard's feet to the fire?
I'm about to drive down to downtown right now. Game boots. I'm ready to go. Let my
Good thing he's in Chicago.
NW DX style. Let my people go. Let's go.
All right. Crossroads Sports. We'll be back Wednesday night, 7:30. I'll still probably be pissed, ready to go off a little bit more. We'll see you then. I guess try to have a happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there, but thank you, NBA, for ruining it for people here in Indianapolis.
Happy Mother's Day. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for listening to the Crossroads Sports Radio Show. You can find more episodes on iTunes and the Google Play Store. Be sure to like and subscribe for more Crossroads sports content.